What's up, guys? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Soccer player. Today, the number 7, the new number 7 for Real Madrid, Vini JNR, or Vinicius JNR. Cool name, by the way. Well done, Vinny. Well done, Vinny's parents. So, I'm on a landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause, will go too fast. We're going to start with his eyes, portrait of him, pretty close up on the face. Shoulders, maybe some of the Real Madrid crest. Right. So, center point of my page is about here. Tip of his nose will probably be there. Eyes are just up a little bit along this line. Head here to here. Okay, if you're wondering. So let's give this a go. Right, top eyelid line. Start with that. Start there. Good place to start. So we'll just curve it up. Just take it slow and go around. And he's got sort of eyelashes here in the corner. Very downward, sort of turned eyes. Sad eyes, some might say. Okay, and then his tear duct here. His head is kind of tilted back, actually. Around like that, right? Do 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 do. Okay. So then his iris just here. Semicircle. Coming around from there. Now they're dark black. Well, they're very, very dark brown. So it's sort of up to you if you want to add a pupil or just color it black. So what to do? What will I do? Decision time USA. So I'll add the pupil. I'm going for it. Just because if I don't need it, you know, I can kind of color over it. But I'll just add it. It's always useful to have it drawn in and then change it afterwards if I don't need it. Like if his eyes are really black. Like in the picture I'm drawing from, like you can't really see his pupil. It's just like a sort of a shadow in there. But that looks good for the purposes of the drawing, I would say. So then, bottom eyelash line, so sort of dots, dashes coming around here. And then he's got like some bags underneath his eyes. Like so. Top eyelid line sort of comes out from his tear duct and then goes around. Follows the shape of his eye pretty much. Goes the whole way around. Down beside his eyelashes there. So his eyebrow then, just above, kind of hairy at the front. Got these sort of lines, and then it goes back this way. And this one has sort of like a section shaved out of it, right? So it like stops here. And then we have like a section there, and then the pointy section that comes down beside his eye, just like a light sort of hair section there. Okay, and then he could have like his temple, sort of his face, his brow just there along the side. So he's got a kind of a flat bridge of his nose, sort of here, right? Sort of this kind of a thing, just carving around that way. And then we'll go over and do the other eye. So measure his eye. That kind of fits in between, like the bridge of his nose, because he's I assume he's South American, is he? But there tends to be a bigger gap in darker skinned people. So like this, the width of his eye, that fits there quite easily. So it's like it's a little bit more, like a tiny bit more. So like this goes to like there, but you go over a little bit more. So like the bridge of his nose on this side is like here, right? So like this whole distance for his eye fits to like the edge of the bridge of his nose, and then the eye is a little bit more over. It's just like slightly more than eye distance across. Okay, so then this carves up and over. It's just because the bridge of the nose is so wide. And then we have some eyelash lines. There, and then the tear duct. And then tear duct in there. And then his iris, half circle, semicircle. Down around there, and then the pupil just up at the top. Okay. Right, so then dots and dashes kind of for his bottom eyelash area. And then he has a top eyelid line. Comes around again. Say from the tear duct, kind of touches it. Like that. And he does have like this sort of bags underneath his eye. Just there. And then the eyebrow, this one is not shaved, so it's just like a normal one. Going this way. Bit hairy at the front. On like the side of his eye and sort of eye socket there. Side of his head is the temple. Like so. Right, so bridge of the nose really wide, but the nose is fairly wide as well at the front, right? So we've got like large nostrils here. So we just curve it down. Right, and you want to shadow it up just here in the corner. Right, and he's got like a pointy sort of tip of his nose. Comes around here. Right, and then the skin for his nostrils. Curves around the side here. Again, very wide sort of bridge of his nose here. Right, and I wouldn't really draw much more than this for his nose, because things could get a bit dodgy then. So like, because the nose is like it's like a shadowed object usually, you know, when you're drawing it with line, less is more. Okay, so we'll probably leave it like that. And then we'll move down and do his mouth. So, big lips, starting sort of right underneath his pupil, right there, and underneath that one. There will be the center line for his mouth, right? So this then curves up, down in the middle, back up and down. Bit of a dimple in the corner. Okay, so top lip, real high now, goes right up. Dips down in the middle, back up, back down. And then he's a little sort of line just on the lip. There. And then a large bottom lip as well, like very big. We could add some sort of edge lines just to this. Wrinkles on the skin and stuff, just to show sort of the direction of it, how it's curving. Okay, he has some lines coming down the side of his face here from the nostril, sort of like his cheek, like his cheeks here, you know. This line sort of helps us see that whole area. And then his chin, bit of a chin line just here. Like, he doesn't have like, he's like, how to explain, it's like his chin doesn't stick out far, it's like it's pulled back, so it's very round. So his chin is like this, like, so like not like square and then jaw, it's like rounded. Okay, he's got like a wine glass sort of shaped face, right? So it kind of goes up this way. All right, and then comes up like so. Okay, so very sort of round jaw. No sharp angles really at all. Okay, and in fact there's like an extra sort of line around his chin, sort of coming down this way, like for his neck. Okay, so then the face keeps going around. Up that way, right? Could see some cheekbones maybe, like, it's very round. It's not really, I wouldn't, I'm just thinking now about adding cheekbones, but where would they be? He's got a very sort of plump, like in a healthy way, like a plump face, you know? so I don't, maybe like just a light one there wouldn't do any harm. Right, and then so his ears kind of come out here. His head is like leaned back, so the ears are lower down. They're like in line with the bridge of his nose there. And these ears just come down this way, right? And this side as well. And then ear lines inside. Easiest way is like this letter J sort of thing. Right, and then like his head is shaved, right? So, but it kind of like sticks out, it's real round, right? So his head comes out around this way, and we meet like his curly hair at the back then. So this is all like a shaved section, so you wouldn't even, you could just do like light little dots kind of there, because it's all just kind of his shaved sort of hairline. Okay, and this will eventually come around this way, and then this is just like a clean shaven line coming across the forehead, and your forehead's about the same size as your nose. So like tip of the nose to the top of the nose, like the eyebrows there, is about the same as eyebrows to the top of the hairline. Right, and then he does have sort of forehead lines there as well. So then, like loads of curly hair then. So basically like dark, sort of longer section. And then this just like goes around like in very curly sort of. Like it's not quite dreads, but they're smaller dreads kind of, I would say. Okay, so you could put like textures and dots and stuff all over. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. That looks like him a bit. Right, so he does have a wide neck, right? He's a muscular guy. So he's got like a big muscular wide neck coming down here. Right, and then these are like neck muscles coming down. Right, and then his collar for his shirt. Just comes around this way. It's the Real Madrid shirt, so it kind of crisscrosses here and then is around the back of his neck here. And then his shoulders come out down, so about head width will bring you out to the shoulders. Males have shoulder width is about 3 heads. Okay, and his head is kind of tilted back, so you see that clearer now. So then bottom of this collar, we've got some yellow and navy on this Madrid jersey, so it goes like navy in here and then yellow on the bottom. So then this is navy going around and then yellow on the bottom. And then we have sort of 3 stripes on the shoulder, common with teams sponsored by Adidas, actually. You might only be able to see 2, but so this one probably disappears off there. And it can be bumpy, you know, because, you know, it's fabric. So fabric tends to bump and move and stuff. So it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. All right, and then I'll add just maybe the Adidas symbol just here. And again, can be bumpy. It doesn't have to be straight. It's usually lower down, but like that. And then the Real Madrid crest. So we've got this golden MFC, Madrid Football Club. So it's higher, it's lower down usually, but I want to put it in just so. Right, and then we have the royal crown. And then interior, right? So there's an inside line. And then M. So it's all the one shape, it looks like. Okay, I'm sure there are people who can do a better job than that. That's the best thing. It's a complicated enough crest when you look at it. So, there he is. Vini Jr., number 7. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.